For most of human history, we lived in perfect rhythm with the physical world. Our days were measured by the setting sun, the turning tide, and the rise and fall of our own breathing. Then we traded that physical reality for a concept. We surrendered our autonomy to an invisible, artificial abstraction, clock time. We took the fluid experience of a human life and sliced it into rigid mathematical fractions, seconds, minutes, hours. We chained ourselves to this grid. We forced our organic bodies to submit to a metallic, ticking heartbeat, a rhythm indifferent to our joy or suffering. We are the only species on Earth that has willingly locked itself inside a cage of its own invention. By confusing the measurement of a life with the actual experience of living it, we trapped ourselves in an anatomical lie. Look at this old punch clock and its rack of time cards. This is the exact physical mechanism we used during the Industrial Revolution to transform time from a natural state of being into a rigid, extractable currency. Once time was quantifiable, it became something to be spent, saved, or wasted. We now trade our finite days, our breaths, and our quiet moments for this external currency of relentless productivity. We built an illusion that motion equals meaning, mistaking frantic forward momentum for actual progress. This creates a constant, frantic race against an invisible deficit. Cardiologists even have a name for the chronic physiological distress this causes: hurry sickness. Driven by this sickness, we pack more actions and experiences into smaller and smaller fractions of time, simply to avoid falling behind on the treadmill. This acceleration has even mutated our rest into a scheduled block on the calendar, something to be consumed with the same efficiency as our work. But the grid does not capture the depth or the quality of our lives. It only measures the raw speed at which we move through them. The external clock has become an engine of madness, consuming the very existence it claims to measure. To understand why this feels so exhausting, we have to look away from the mechanical grid and uncover the truth of human consciousness. Our real, internal experience of time is completely decoupled from the clock. The philosopher Henri Bergson called this true lived experience duration. It is a fluid, elastic flow where moments expand and contract based entirely on our internal state, defying any rigid measurement. Think about how a single minute of profound grief or intense physical pain stretches outward, becoming an agonizing, boundless eternity, or how an entire year of profound joy can vanish instantly, passing in what feels like a single fleeting breath. The philosopher Byung-Chul Han describes our current crisis as dyschronia. It is the chronic, quiet madness born from forcing our fluid, infinite souls into the unforgiving grid of a schedule. Our modern exhaustion stems from living in these two clashing realities simultaneously. We spend our days rushing toward a phantom future, while mourning a past we never paused long enough to actually feel. Because the rigid cage of the clock is entirely a human invention, it holds no true physical power over our internal consciousness. You can mentally step away from the machinery. You can allow that iron circle of constant measurement to break. Remember what it feels like to simply exist within the elasticity of your own soul, entirely free of external measurement or the demand for productivity. If this truth resonates with your own exhaustion, I invite you to subscribe, follow this journey, and join a silent rebellion against the ticking clock. For now, let the grid fall away. Sit in the absolute, tranquil silence, anchored only by the organic reality of your own breathing.